Kirkland. I have loved standing up here because there is amazing energy in this room tonight. It's truly exciting to see so many people gathered here to celebrate innovation, entrepreneurship, and small businesses that make Kirkland the vibrant and dynamic community. I can see you're ready to welcome these new businesses. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce my fellow council members. If they'll stand up and give a wave. Deputy Mayor Jay Arnold. Councilmember John Pascal. Councilmember Penny Sweet. Councilmember Amy Falcone. So I have the honor tonight of welcoming you to the second annual Kirkland Pitch Competition. Last year was the first time that we brought this event to life, and let me tell you, it was amazing. The creativity, the drive, and the sheer passion we saw from our entrepreneurs left a lasting impact. I've even seen a few of our 2024 participants in the crowd this evening, so tonight we get to do it all over again. One of the most rewarding parts of this year has been hearing from our 2024 winners and seeing where they are now. Their journeys remind us that events like this matter. They took a leap, they shared ideas, and with support of this community, they turned their ideas into something real. Some have expanded, some have built strong partnerships, and all of them have grown in ways that inspire us to keep championing local innovation. The connections made tonight, both through presentations on stage and the connections that you make in the audience, will have a lasting impact on our community. According to the U.S. Small Business Administration, 90.9% of U.S. businesses are small businesses. Small businesses are more than storefronts or services. They are the heart of our community. They create jobs, they bring people together, and they shape the character of our city. When we support them, we aren't just making a purchase, we're investing in our neighbors. We're investing in their dreams, and we build a more stronger and connected Kirkland. So thank you for being here tonight. I'd like to hand this over to Christian Lash, who is Kirkland's Special Projects Coordinator and who orchestrated this whole program, to share about the work of our businesses have done to get here tonight and how our program will run. So thank you everyone, and good luck to our 2025 entrepreneurs.
Thank you, Mayor Curtis. For the past 6 weeks, the City of Kirkland has run a series of 5 workshops taught by workshop instructors who have shared their knowledge and expertise to help these businesses shape their future. Their dedication has been instrumental in equipping our participants with the tools and confidence they need to succeed. I want to recognize Sean Palmer with One East Side, Jim Lopez with the City of Kirkland, B. Nahan with Sweeney Conrad, Jonathan Blanco with NIFT and Startup 425, and Heather Knox with Knox Ranch Ventures. Their contributions are invaluable, and we are so grateful for their support, and none of this event would be possible without the people who help guide, mentor, and educate our entrepreneurs. Tonight we have an incredible lineup of entrepreneurs who are ready to pitch their ideas, share their visions, and take the next step forward, making a lasting impact on Kirkland. For tonight's competition, we will have 2 categories for these businesses. One will be the startup businesses, those just getting off the ground or they have a concept that they're working on, and then we'll take a short intermission and come back for our expansion businesses with a few more years experience and a drive to grow. Our secret judges are in the audience among you, and we'll be grading these presentations based on rubrics that were given to the participants and taught throughout the workshops. A winner of each of these categories will win $5,000 and be awarded tonight. Now, this is an interactive event, and there is some audience participation, and you have a very serious role. After both the startup and expansion businesses have presented, we will have an audience poll, a live poll, for the People's Choice Award, which will award an additional $5,000 amount. Now, your MC for the evening, Please join me in welcoming Jim Lopez, our Deputy City Manager.
Hello, everybody. Wow, this is so exciting. It's such a privilege to MC tonight, and it's a privilege to be part of the faculty, which I can assure you is an absolutely amazing faculty. And the energy all of our participants gave in this class has been just an inspiration to all of us. So that is going to carry through tonight. I think it's super exciting that our judges are mixed among you, but it's also super exciting that we're all judges too. So we'll find out at the end of the night who gets your vote. So I'm going to jump right into our startup businesses. I'm going to introduce the business. They're going to get set up and come out, and they have 3 minutes to make their pitch. Our first business is Island Pin. Imagine a driving range in the water. Island Pin.
Testing, testing. Hey everyone, my name is Ren Navarro.
And I'm Braulio Navarro,
And we
are the founders of Island Pin.
Island Pin is a 120-yard golf challenge at the edge of the water, where the goal is to make a hole-in-one. And if you do that, you could win $10,000.
On the floating green, there will be 4 other holes sponsored by local businesses in your community, where you can also win prizes like skydiving or concert tickets.
Now let's discuss the main problem that customers have today and how this connects to our solution. One of the biggest issues is that tourist activities can just feel a little bit too repetitive. But this is why we are creating a unique golf attraction in an exclusive location. Second is that small businesses struggle with visibility. But one of our goals at Island Pin is to work with these businesses, give them opportunities to sponsor prizes, and help them increase their overall exposure. And then lastly is that similar to the first, fun activities like bars, restaurants are a little bit too overdone and all the same. With Island Pin, we want to create an exciting experience.
Now let's talk about our target customers. We have tourists, golfers, and corporate events. 67% of tourists prioritize unique experiences, while 90% of golfers take golf-related vacations. And 10% of all corporate events are typically held outside. This shows a big need for a business like ours.
There's clearly a big need, but how are we marketing this? One of the best ways is going to be through our exclusive locations with high foot traffic, like downtown Seattle on a summer day. Second is social media and word of mouth, which everybody uses. And then lastly is partnerships with small businesses and golf companies.
This slide goes over our market capture example. The average driving range in Seattle gets 8,500 monthly visitors. If we capture 50% of that, that gives us 4,250. When you take that number and you multiply it by the average spend at Island Pin at around $25, you get a total monthly revenue of $106,250. This does not include tourists, corporate events, or people who just want to check it out.
So what are our next steps moving forward? One of the next steps is to land a partnership with a local driving range so we can test the idea on a smaller scale. Second is to use the $5,000 if we win, and we're hoping you guys vote for us on, so that we can use that for the initial startup costs. And then lastly is to test and fix as needed using key performance indicators like daily foot traffic and the average spend per visitor. Now Braulio is going to walk you guys through a very quick demo on how Island Pin works. He's going to take a quick shot. Ready? Okay. There we go. Okay, sorry. 3, 2, 1. Boom. It should go. The video should go. There we go. Okay, the ball is going. And so you can see we have our water feature right here, the island green, and then our 5 flags. And the ball just went in, and Braulio just won $10,000. Woo! Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We are Island Pin.
Wow, that was impressive. I was watching back there. Thank you, Ren and Braulio Navarro. Our next business is Zumar Medical Supplies and Disposable Gloves. Smart gloves, one at a time. And this will be presented by Sabine Joffrey and Ayan and Iman Joffrey.
So Zoomer Disposable Gloves mission is to provide high-quality knitted gloves to healthcare and food industry. Our aim is to help business reduce cross-contamination and wastage. Hi, my name is Sabine Jaffrey, and my kids with me, Iman and Ayan. Raise your hand if you have used gloves, disposable gloves in your life. I see most of people have used it, and you might have experienced the same problem that other professionals are facing. That is, when they dispense a glove, when they dispense a glove, a lot of gloves that comes at the same time, and that's how the boxes are stacked. This causes a lot of wastage and cross-contamination, and also one of the things that most of the glove manufacturing companies use is coal as a fuel, which causes a lot of air and water pollution, and there's less focus on sustainability. With that said, the Zoomer disposable gloves offers a unique way of dispensing gloves. You can dispense one glove at a time, and there is no wastage and there is no cross-contamination. And also we are focusing on sustainability. We need to make sure that we are leaving a good environment for our next generation, because we are using the gas fuel factory. The Zoomer disposable gloves are FDA approved and ISO certified. So you can use them in any industry you like, healthcare, food, janitorial, transportation, or anything. And also they are very resistant to chemicals, they are strong, they are energy free, so you can use them in most of your departments or needs. With that said, as we receive the funding from you guys today, we will spend them for our making sure we order the samples, set up some infrastructure, and also pay some registration fees, and now the tariffs also is blooming on us. So in the long-term solution, we would like to expand our business to more medical supplies and expand it to more cities and states in future. And that's our vision.
Thank you. Our next presentation comes from Pom Pom Bakery, presented by Courtney Lotion. Welcome.
Sarah and Stavros were planning their dream wedding. They had a venue, they had a color scheme, their guest list was finalized, but they were missing an iconic and, most importantly, delicious wedding cake. They were left wondering where to find such a specialized cake to match their big day. Hi, I'm Courtney Moshane, founder of Pom Pom Bakery, and I'm here to create desserts with a local and seasonal twist. Growing up, I always loved baking, and I want to share that love with everyone else. Now that I have kids of my own, I want to bake them desserts that I don't feel bad about them eating. But back to Sarah and Stavros. Did they ever find a wedding cake? Well, as you can see here, I made them a two-tier lemon blueberry cake with a lemon curd filling. They knew that I baked and also valued high-quality ingredients, and so they reached out to me to make the cake for their big day. That's what started my business just over a year ago, but my passion for baking and creating memorable desserts is what keeps me going. Pom Pom Bakery creates specialty baked goods using seasonal ingredients from local producers. My desserts are a healthier, local option for parents, dessert enthusiasts, and anyone who's planning a special day. You can feel better knowing that the eggs in your cake came from Sky Valley Farms, or that the honey in your whipped honey frosting came from Novelty Hill Apiary, just down a couple miles away. Committing to a supply chain of local producers ensures that I'm using the best and highest quality products for my customers. The average age of typical grocery store produce is anywhere from weeks to even months old. Pom Pom Bakery bakes to complement the season using fruits, berries, or other produce picked seasonally at their peak. Complying with local food codes, being properly permitted, and getting in front of customers with a delicious product is vital to my business. I want customers to feel safe and confident in the product that I'm offering them. In line with that, my short-term goals for the next year is to keep up with permitting, costs for my commissary kitchen, and to have adequate inventory on hand to fulfill orders. Based on my current fixed expenses, selling point based off a 6-inch custom cake, and variable cost per unit, my break-even point calculation is approximately 8 cakes a month. Since I started my business just over a year ago, I've had an average of 180% growth in revenue. Food is an experience, and when people try something they love, they want to talk about it. My long-term funding plans are to work on obtaining permitting and booth fees for farmers markets. Markets like the local Kirkland market and vendor events like wedding shows are a great way to get word of mouth and get in front of customers for marketing and to increase sales. Word of mouth has worked wonders for my marketing so far. So if you want to make your event even more special and a lot more delicious, reach out to me at Pom Pom Bakery. I'm here to make your dessert visions come true. Thank you.
Just as a quick heads up to everybody, chances are after all the presentations tonight, you may be hungry. You may be hungry. Just want to put that out there. Our next presentation is Ducky Social. If you're intrigued, traveling the world one duck at a time. This is by Nigel and Victoria Sharp. Welcome.
Today, and we are Ducky Social.
Hi everyone, I'm Nigel, and we are on a mission at Ducky Social to spread more joy in the world by creating a fun and engaging experience for families. We saw this really cool trend that started last year.
People hide rubber ducks all over cruise ships. I think they do this with Jeeps as well.
Once you find a duck and move a duck.
It's called cruising ducks. So he's scared and he goes pop them all over the ship. Are you guys ready?
This trend exists because people want to connect, and they want to connect over fun little things like rubber ducks. The challenge with it is there's 500,000 people actively doing this on Facebook groups right now, but they're in private groups, and they hide and seek these ducks. You have to wait until you get access to the group, and you also have to try and scroll and see if you can find out what's going on. And therein lies the problem with this whole challenge.
Daddy!
Yes, darling, I'm in the middle of a pitch.
What? I found a duck!
She found a duck. Hang on a second, guys. So this is a Ducky Social duck. Oh, that's cool. Let's go check out the QR code and see what it does. All right, give us a bit of tech support here. There we go. Click that. Let's see if we can make this work. Hope. Cool. So welcome to the Ducky Social app. In the app, it looks like the name of the duck is Ernest Clapperton. Oh, that's cool. He's been going all around Kirkland, it looks like, and there he is up in seeing some orchid blossoms and cherry blossoms, and other ducks are commenting on this. That's pretty cool. And then he went out and saw some ducks. Well, a duck seeing a duck deserves a like for sure, so we'll give that one a like for definite. And then beyond that, there is the ability to look at the other flock that he's part of, and there's a whole bunch of other ducks in his flock. That's actually really neat. Okay, I like this. This is kind of cool. And then it looks like we can get more ducks. Wait a minute, Victoria, is this your thing? Okay. Well, how much is a flock box? Okay, so a flock box comes with 12 ducks in it, and with the 12 ducks, you get to see where they go and where they venture to. I'll run back for the clicker. Oops. That flock box box is $25, but we make it for about $8.50 right now at home with a decent margin. And our goal is to try and sell 3,000 of these flock boxes by the end of the year, with our interim goal being 300 flock boxes sold on our Kickstarter campaign that we hope to launch this summer, and hopefully with a little bit of your support. We want to do this with partnering with influencers that exist out there already, like Scott Eddy, who's like a big travel influencer, in the Jeep ducking community that already exists, and also the cruising duck community that already exists, and work with those folks. And our goal is to try and raise $15,000 total, with a $5,000 unlock the flock opportunity right now, where we can spread and engage ducks across businesses in Kirkland so that they can all have unique ducks and stories drawing people into those local businesses.
Please give us your vote today.
All right. Wow. We're going international. Our next business is Bud's Interior Plant Design. And this is presented by Jessica Scoville.
Hello everyone. So, quick backstory. Woolbach's Garden and Home was a famous plant nursery in Woodinville for 67 years. Sadly, it was forced to close for new developments. I worked there as an indoor plant specialist, designing custom arrangements, terrariums, and teaching houseplant classes. When the closure was announced, my regulars went into a total plant panic. People did not know where to go for plants or for advice that they could trust. That's when I realized I had to do something, so I created Bud's. Now, I love plant shops, but their traditional model just isn't scalable. Rent is high, foot traffic is limited, and the reach is small. Bud's flips the script by rooting itself throughout the community. Instead of one physical store, we partner with local businesses to offer plant creations for sale in their spaces. It's a win-win. Bud's keeps 90% of sales with no rent, and the businesses get beautiful, rotating greenery at no cost and with no maintenance on their end. Our first partner is in Tart Bakery in Woodinville, and sales have already started. But Bud's isn't just about selling plant creations, it's about teaching others to make their own. I plan to host workshops all over the community, sip-in soils at local wineries and breweries, in the many apartment complexes around us, at schools, and more. Now, let's talk about retail quality. Bud's arrangements aren't just for show, they're built to thrive. I call them buddy pots because all the plants in each pot are like roommates who actually get along. They share the same lighting and watering needs and are planted in custom mixed soil that supports the whole group. So no more sad, half-dead pots. No more moldy terrariums either. Ours are built with proper drainage and for root health, just water whenever it's needed. Every piece is monitored before it's sold to make sure it's pest-free and growing strong, something a lot of plant shops don't offer. Here are some photos from past workshops, and trust me, you are never too old to play in the dirt. I've included our first workshop at Wooden Creek Apartments, which was a huge hit. Residents are already asking me to come back monthly, and that's exactly the goal. There's truly a class for everyone, from sip-in soils for the adults to bug-eating carnivorous terrariums for kids, and the list continues to grow. The results are in, Bud's workshops are a hit. This is some of the feedback I got from the workshop at Wooden Creek Apartments. I also included a throwback to teaching terrariums on the news. It was wonderful to see the connections people were making while creating with plants. I saw new friendships being made, couples having a fun date night, and an overall sense of joy in the room. This really proves to me that there's a real interest here in our community and that this works as a business. Overall, with the positive feedback, I think that people are ready for more. And here's the kicker. It's not just a passion project, it's a profitable one. The US houseplant industry is now worth over $5.2 billion and still growing. People want more plants in their lives, and Bud's is ready to meet them right where they are. With a little funding, I could scale quickly, hire help for operating basics, expand from 1 retail location to 5, add 2 more workshops a month, and launch selling take-home terrarium kits at events. After costs, that's a projected $3,000 a month in profit to start, and that's just the beginning. So if you're into plants, community, and something a little greener, vote for Bud's Interior Plant Design and help us grow.
All right, we got a few fans out there, I'm just saying. It's such an amazing energy with entrepreneurs. This is such a great event. Okay, our next business is She Skills AI, tech by women for women. And presenting is Erica Mang.
Linda is a receptionist who used to work at Kirkland Hospital for the past 15 years. With the buzz around AI, she's worried she might soon be out of work. She's thought about pivoting to tech, but with her 2 young boys to care for, she simply can't afford to go back to school. Now, she could do a boot camp. But the last time she did a quick internet search, there were just so many options, she quickly felt overwhelmed and gave up. Plus, she thinks, who in their right mind is going to hire an ex-receptionist? I meet women like Linda almost every day. They want to pivot to tech, but they don't know where to start, which path is right for them. They don't even think they can make it into tech. Hello, I'm Erica, and I'm launching She Skills AI to help women like Linda successfully pivot to tech roles. We do 3 things. First, we connect women to the right bootcamp based on their interests so they don't struggle to figure out the right path. Second, we provide them with mindset coaching to boost their confidence level and help them overcome their fears. Third, we pair them with women currently in tech roles through a mentorship program so they have an advocate to navigate the humps of their journey. The lack of gender diversity in tech roles is a $299 billion opportunity that cannot be overlooked. She Skills AI aims to address this challenge by helping women aged 30 to 50 currently in the workforce successfully pivot to tech roles by literally holding their hands every step of the way. Our goal is to help 2,700 women in the Bridgetown area. To remove any financial barrier, we'll do 3 things. First, we will pitch to individual donors to sponsor some candidates. Second, we will appeal to tech businesses through their social responsibility to fund a scholarship for this program. Third, we will pitch to non-tech businesses to upskill part of their workforce through She Skills AI. That means instead of firing Linda, she might join the tech department of the hospital as a business analyst. For $15,000, every woman will have access to a bootcamp, a mindset coach, and industry mentor. Using this model, the business is profitable from year 1. Our goal is to help 2,700 women in the Bridgetown area by year 5 in business with a revenue projection of $40 million by 2030. Our current roadmap has She Skills AI accepting its first cohort by Q4 of 2025. We already completed the first step of this process, which led to launching our website. The next step is to secure partnership with bootcamps, then recruit and train mindset coaches. Since mindset coaching is instrumental to our program, we need an appropriate curriculum. The cost of this curriculum is $10,000, which is why I'm asking $5,000 to be able to cover this cost. The remaining $5,000 will be outsourced through crowdfunding. AI will inevitably disrupt the workforce. We cannot prevent it, but we can help women like Linda in Kirkland and the Pacific Northwest take part in this revolution to upskill their talents and better their family. Thank you.
Right. Our next business is Pumarosa, Clean Candles with Soul, presented by Vanessa Barrios.
Picture this: the warmth of the Caribbean Sea and the golden glow of afternoon sun and the sweet scent of a tropical fruit filling the air. As a child, I spent countless hours under 2 huge Pumarosa trees in my family's courtyard. Under those trees, I made beautiful memories with my mom. They were more than just nature, those trees were my sanctuary. After losing my mother, I discovered how powerfully scent connects us to memories. I was 12 years old, but I still remembering myself smelling her clothes, just to feel her and to feel that she was close to me. This revelation, combined with my concern about toxic ingredients in candles, a global industry of $10 billion growing by 6% annually, inspired me to create Puma Rosa candles. Today, Puma Rosa offers more than just clean, non-toxic candles. We are creating experiences. Our candle making workshops have already touched over 500 lives, partnering with luxury brands like Glassy Baby and premium hotels including The Lot and Thompson. We also custom scents for weddings and more, because scent is the most powerful and intimate way to preserve memories. You can find us online. You can also visit our pop-up shop in Seattle, and we're looking to expand Puma Rosa candles to Kirkland, where we already have a customer base. The $5,000 prize will directly fund our digital marketing expansion, including targeted social media campaigns and influencer partnerships. This will help us to reach our goal of 50% growth in workshop attendance by year end. Every Puma Rosa candles carries the essence of my story, and is a story of growth, a story of resilience, and the power of memories. Like those Puma Rosa trees from my childhood, we are creating a space where memories blooms and community flourishes. I invite you all to light a Puma Rosa candle to enjoy the present and create new memories. Thank you for supporting my story.
All right. This is going to round out our first round, our startup businesses. And we round up this round with the Treehouse Play Cafe, presented by Asmitha Mishra.
Good evening. How many of you have young children or grandchildren who often feel stuck at home due to the moody weather of the Pacific Northwest? And how many of you are young immigrant families who've made Kirkland City their chosen home, even though you have no friends or family here? Hi, I'm Asmitha Mishra, the founder of Treehouse Play Cafe, and I'm excited to share what I want to build for the community. I made Kirkland City my chosen home about 6 years ago, and I became a mother 3 years ago. Parents with young children like myself often face a common dilemma: finding weatherproof public spaces that match their parenting values of safe and enriching play, while also creating a comfortable social environment for themselves. Options today either focus on the kids or on the adults, but rarely a good balance of both. I surveyed a ton of local parents to come up with my idea of a multi-purpose indoor play cafe. At the heart of the space is a nature-inspired play area featuring a large tree-like structure made of natural and safe materials, and multiple climbing structures suitable for various kids of different ages and different abilities, all fostered towards active and enriching play. Around the play zone, there will be a cafe-like setting for parents to relax, socialize, and actually catch up with their friends, and have high-quality coffee, other beverages, and definitely healthy snacks for their kids. Most importantly, I aim to prioritize safety and cleanliness, and I'll ensure that your kids go home healthy and happy. There are over 20,000 families with children under 6 years old on the east side, and Kirkland, with its central location and great highway access, offers the perfect location.
The children's indoor play industry is projected to grow significantly at a compound annual growth rate of 10.6% from 2023 to 2032. Our business model combines entrance fees, cafe sales, membership plans, private parties, and even small events partnering with local businesses, creating multiple diverse and recurring revenue streams. Winning the competition today will be a huge boost towards my goal of inaugurating by fall 2025, and I aim to be profitable in 2 to 3 years. With deeply personal core values, a unique concept, and multiple revenue streams, Treehouse Play Cafe can be the go-to destination for families of Kirkland City and beyond. I invite you to join me in creating a public third space that people feel joy to belong to. Thank you.
All right. Round one. Let's hear a round of applause. So we're going to take a 5-minute break now, but and we'll come back. We'll keep this amazing momentum up. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, let's hear it. Okay, for the second part of our program, these businesses are established. So you're now going to hear their stories and their narratives as to how they want to take it to the next level. Our first business is Mama Rose Caramel. And this is presented by Jonathan Hudson, A Taste of Tradition.
In 2001, my mother, Rachel Hudson, taught me how to make caramel from scratch. But in 2018, she passed due to lung and liver cancer. So 5 years after that, we started Mama Rose Caramel to honor her memory and show people how to turn pain into a purpose. While building Mama Rose Caramel, we noticed 3 major problems. 1, there's no emotional connection to desserts today. And number 2, desserts are bland and forgettable. And number 3, there are no high-quality caramel options on the market today. Mama Rose Caramel is here to save the day. We provide consumers with a joyous, loving, great feeling in every dessert that we serve. During this time, we've amassed over 1,800 and plus 5-star reviews on Google. Our products are modern, they're unique, and they bring a great twist to caramel. We have products named after everything my mom used to say. Baby lies what she used to say when I used to get on her nerves. Shooky now is what she used to say when I was looking good. So I like to keep her memory alive. And our market opportunity is simple. We want the folks making the decisions in the household about food. 25 to 55-year-olds that value premium and unique products and emotional connection with their products. Brands and the consumers connected together is what we're after. We're also offering business-to-business opportunities with coffee shops, caterers, and local venues that offer prepackaged desserts. Our size of prize is huge. We have over $3.1 billion in opportunity, $750 million of that which is serviceable, and Mama Rose Caramel can attain over $11 million per year. Our traction has been very high. We've been featured in the news, we've been accepted in national accelerators, national fellowships as well. But most importantly, we're doing the real work. My mother passed of lung cancer, so I sponsored the American Lung Association, donating thousands of dollars of cash and products to them yearly. And we sponsored the Seattle Public Schools because my mother was a teacher. So we give back directly through auctions and time. And how are we going to use this money? We need the money for payroll, we need it for lease, we need it for marketing, operations, inventory to continue and sustain our growth. Our financials speak for themselves and they're going to sustain us to the next level. We have over a 30% gross margin, over 10,000 products sold, a $7,500 lifetime value for all of our customers, and we can acquire customers for just over $2. And the best part is our year-over-year growth annually is over 1,500%. Our team is strong. These are individuals who I've known over 15 years. We all made at Alabama A&M University. And we have an advisory board that has over 180 years experience across legal, finance, manufacturing, retail, engineering, and catering. And of course, we have Mama Rose grandbabies. They'll be here to continue the legacy when we're gone. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. If you really want to connect with us, we'll be at the Kirkland Farmers Market on Wednesdays. We look forward to serving the city. We look forward to being up for this established business and People's Choice Award. Please don't forget to vote for us and help us turn pain into a purpose. Have a great day.
Don't blame me. I told you to be hungry. All right, next up, the remnant. This is scent, style, and self-expression. Presented by Monique Hercules.
Imagine this. Fun and ease of restaurant dining meets candle making, but with an eco-luxe twist. Hi, I'm Mo, the owner of the Three Mountains, actually the co-owner of the Three Mountains, an eco-conscious luxury fragrance brand. We create phthalate and paraben-free fragrances to be used in our candles, body mist, and soap. And guess what? We just got a retail space. We are right here in the heart of downtown Kirkland, right next to the Marina Bay Park. If you can see the water, you can see us. And guess what? We're going to be doing candle making classes. Introducing the candle menu. Candle making with an eco-luxe twist. Instead of being formally guided in a traditional candle making class with a teacher filled with phthalates, parabens, and endocrine disruptors, our students are going to be led on a recipe-guided journey. They're going to have access to all the materials needed, including biodegradable wax, 100%, eco-conscious, biodegradable wax, 100%, phthalate and paraben-free fragrances, as well as an instructor. As well as an instructor. They'll be able to bond and have fun while enjoying candle making and not have to be concerned about their health. Come join us. Mingle where conscious craft, community, and of course, candle making meets. The Remontant, opening May 2025, and today, with your investment of $5,000, we will be able to get over 30 plus phthalate and paraben-free fragrances, all the candle making material that we need to do our classes, including wax melts, temperature probes, and of course, wax. Come join us. Remember, the Remontant means a flower that blooms more than once in a single season. Come bloom with us here in downtown Kirkland, May 2025.
All right. Next up, everybody, is Biz Diversity. This is a company run by Samuel Rodriguez, building bridges through business.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm Samuel Rodriguez, and I'm founder and CEO of Biz Diversity. We've been a while doing what we do best, which is collaboration, promotion, and marketing for the opportunity to expand the diverse customer base of small business and nonprofits. We have an opportunity here for the Kirkland City. We've been working and networking with different types of entities and nonprofits, as well as the city, to be able to bring what we do also bring to other cities in the East Side Corridor. In this case, Biz Diversity will provide support for small businesses, solopreneurs, and a wide variety of opportunity to develop redefined strategies to improve the diverse communities in Kirkland side. We have a way for businesses and companies to expand, to collaborate, to network, to be a part of the community. We have education, collaboration. We have an opportunity for businesses to expand to cross-sector business development. Currently, we have 1,400 companies in our directory. We bring a capability for opportunity for all these sorry, for different types, different, there you go. So this is our audience, okay? We have a way for, if you are in any of these, okay, we have a capability to work with us and expand your diverse customer base across sectors. We do this through events. We have challenges. We have a way to encourage situation and encourage economy, and what's actually we're facing through diverse businesses, to outreach, to give a way to collaborate, and we have the platform to be able to work with you. In this, we are able, through our events, we call business, expansion, and expo, communities that collaborate with each other in that capacity. If we're able to have an event here in Kirkland, then every year we will be able to duplicate our efforts in being a part of the community in Kirkland. In this case, I would like you guys to see a video. This is in action. This is for everybody to be a part of it, and economic development for all businesses and nonprofits. Thank you very much.
Business diversity, amazing balance and dexterity. Next up, Elotador. I'm a Spaniard. Presented by Jason Leon, joined by Carter and Nail. Street food with a bold twist.
Good evening. Close your eyes and imagine you're at a local event, just like the Puyallup Fair. And while you're there, you become hungry. What kind of food options do you see in your mind? Big vats of curly fries, elephant ears, turkey legs, all delicious, don't get me wrong, but high in calories and dense with fat. That's where we come in. I'm Carter, this is my team, and we are Elotador, a year-old mobile kitchen with the aim of bringing healthier foods to Kirkland. Currently, our menu consists of Vietnamese and Mexican street food, but before I detail our menu, I'd like you guys to meet our typical customer, who we call Emily. Emily is 36 years old. She's engaged with her community by attending local events, and she always brings her group of friends with her. Emily chooses to buy food from Elotador, not just because she's hungry, but because she's health conscious as well. And her friends enjoy the novelty of our dishes so much, they take pictures and post them to Instagram. Emily can find us nearby at farmers markets, cultural celebrations, and holiday festivals.
One of the big problems that we face at these markets are that the food does seem delicious, but it's chock full of excessive calories as well as saturated fats and tons of refined sugars. Options like the elephant here are going to be 4,000 calories, and even a single plate of fries is going to be about 2,600 calories. In contrast, we have the Elotador menu, where the star of the show, the elote, is going to be about 250 calories. Its partner in crime, the delicious banh mi, is going to be only 400. And if you're ever walking around a festival and need a drink, we have that for you as well. We have our delicious aguas frescas, which is going to be 90 calories of cane sugar, water, as well as fruit. And then our locally sourced produce, as well as our fresh fruit-based menu, is one of the reasons why we are highly competitive amongst food vendors at these affairs. All of our simple ingredients have us redefining fair food and kicking butt one single bite at a time.
So where can you find this delicious menu? Well, currently you can find us at the Columbus City Night Market every third Saturday, as well as the International Night Market Series in Chinatown and the Seattle Night Market Series. Our goals for this year include being part of local signature events such as Kirkland and Court, City Fair, and the Evergreen State Fair. We aim to book 3 or more events every weekend, year-round, in excess of $10,000 in revenue. For this year, we've projected $240,000 in revenue, and as of Q1, we're currently on track to meet that goal, and we look to be profitable by July of next year. The $5,000 in prize money will go directly towards paying our $3,000 vendor booth fee, as well as associated food costs for putting on the Kirkland event. And this will positively impact our cash flow because food vendor booth fees are typically front-loaded in the first half of the year with little to no revenue. We hope to be able to come to an event near you, and thank you.
I told you. Imagine like doing teaching the class, and then doing the prep. It's like you're always eating. Okay, our last one tonight, amazing night, is Heidi Huckleberry. This is a company with little words but big imagination, presented by Dominique Kincaid and Jacqueline. Can you tell me?
If you're still paying attention, well done. You outlasted the average attention span of today's kids by a mile.
And that brings us to the problem. Today, autoplay is at its all-time low. Instant gratification is the name of the game. Children are overstimulated, yet uninspired. Interactive screens and flashy toys entertain kids passively. And boredom? It's basically eliminated. But boredom is where the magic starts. It's what fuels curiosity, creativity, and exploration, the very things childhood should be made of.
With 650,000 elementary school kids in Washington and 28 million nationwide, we are on a mission to help grow resilient kids through active playtime, connecting them with nature, and supporting their social, emotional, and mental health. In fact, 2 out of 3 parents say they value health qualities over academics when choosing toys. And there are plenty out there, from fidget toys, arts and crafts, STEAM and STEM, you name it. But not much that actually is nature-based and fuels creativity. And that's why we started Heidi Huckleberry. It's an earth-friendly line of make-a-scene diorama kits for children ages 5 to 11 and their urban, active, and eco-conscious families, and educators.
Think of it as a nature box craft that is part treasure hunt and part miniature world creation. So kids will go outside and collect natural materials like moss, twigs, stones, flowers, and then combine those with our beautiful Heidi Huckleberry scene elements to build a tiny whimsical world using their own creativity. And to inspire imaginative tales, each kid comes with its very own little storybook.
In only 18 months, we designed 6 different scenes, made 400 units in-house, and sold 300 online, at local markets, and in stores, including Sweet Serenity, the flower store here in Kirkland downtown, and REI in Issaquah, who stocks our campfire scene and the book fairy. But making them in-house, we are at capacity.
With your support, we will be able to scale up by partnering with a local printing company to produce our next 1,000 units. We will expand our retail network of toy, craft, and outdoor stores and grow our online presence.
Beyond retail, we plan to develop classroom sets for art programs in schools and host and bring our community classes that we host with the King County Libraries to Kirkland. With these expansions, we plan to break even within 2 years and hit our sales goal of 10,000 units within 5 years.
In a world full of noise, we offer a moment of magic, because every child deserves to run wild and fall in love with the world around them.
We are Heidi Huckleberry, and we inspire playtime.
All right, everybody, just as a heads up to the investors out there, don't be mad at me. But I have been using my strategic advantage here to negotiate with everybody in the back room. So I do have an advantage over you, but I'm being very transparent about it. What an incredible lineup! Let's have a round of applause. That was vision, innovation, and passion, and it was inspiration. And that's what we've been experiencing on our faculty. So now it is my great privilege to invite our mayor back to the stage, where we will take us through the exciting part of the night. Super exciting.
He gets
I need to get out of
he
your
gets
way.
the hand mic. Just
Sorry.
hold still.
This is where we do a little shtick.
This has been, I don't know about the rest of you, but this has been amazing. All of the presenters and all of the ideas are truly fabulous. So let's give everyone a huge round of applause. Truly, the creativity is off the charts. So we're going to give the judges a few minutes to finalize their scores. I want to thank all of you for coming tonight, investing your time in potential new businesses in Kirkland. These efforts all have been happening because of our Economic Development Office. So let's give our staff that put this together another huge round of applause. We have an amazing team at City Hall. I'm just so grateful. So this is one of the many tactics that we take to recruit new businesses, both large and small in Kirkland. And I've had the pleasure of watching this event for the second time. We're just going to keep getting better and better and better. It truly is amazing. And so now, as Jim mentioned at the start of the show, this is the time for you to engage in the event, and he's going to explain how to do that.
I absolutely love it, Madam Mayor, that they've given me the technical part of the night. Not sure how that happened, but I think we're going to get a QR code somewhere. I'm talking to the QR code. The voice. So, please link up your phones with the QR code, and that will take you to a place where you can vote for the People's Choice. And that's super exciting. And I would also like to recognize Councilmember John Tim Chisholm here, dressed as a Baltimore Orioles.
Stand up and wave, John.
Yeah.
Councilmember Tim Chisholm is here.
We're going to need an explanation for that uniform.
I assume he was coaching somewhere.
We'll be asking you questions. And the council, the city council will be joining the mayor on the stage briefly. So 5 minutes, Madam Mayor.
Okay, everybody do your voting.
I've been wanting to walk out here the whole night. I finally get to do that. Okay, so we are closing the People's Choice Awards. That deadline now is, and it's pretty exciting. So now I'm going to turn it over to our amazing mayor, Kelly Curtis. You ready for that? Okay, I'm going to do a little more filler. Now that all the voting is in, I'm wondering if this gets a hole in one. I've been wanting to do that all night. I'm not very good at golf. But he hit it and it went in. So I thought there was hope. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go backstage now, because I think we're ready, and what we're gonna do is, Mayor's gonna bring up our amazing council who funded this whole thing, so thank you so much. Yeah, big hand for the Kirkland City Council. Okay. So Madam Mayor, she ducks. We did a little shtick last year. So Yeah, so big thank you for the Kirkland City Council for funding this. And I do want you to know that I'm sure you're all here to learn and be entertained and support loved ones and friends. But if you do have a business or a business idea, we do this program every year. It's 5 weeks. We run through the whole, the curriculum is really wonderful. We have some of the best minds in the city teaching it who are here tonight. Christian noted them all. And it's a lot of fun. And the classes build up this wonderful sense of community. They have a camaraderie. We've been having a lot of fun backstage as I've been interviewing them so that I can beat the investors to the top.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
While we're stretching, this is not American Idol. They're still tallying back there. Have you invited everybody to the Community Appreciation State of the City?
Oh, God, thank you. Thank you, Madam Curtis. You think we scripted this? So on May 13th, right here at the Kirkland Performance Center, we will be celebrating the best city in the country. You know who that is. And part of the reason why, major reason why we're the best city in the country is because of all of you and all the people that volunteer their time for the city of Kirkland.
All right, we're ready.
We're ready.
We don't have to stretch anymore.
But I do want to say that the mayor will be giving the State of the City speech. It's an event not to be missed. Okay, over to you.
Awesome. Thank you for your patience, everyone. We had to do a few last-minute tallying, but we are ready. So we are going to start with the startup businesses. So can I have my council members come up so they can hand out the giant check, which is the best part of the night. So go ahead and file in front of the screen. And then if we could have our startup businesses come out. So everybody that was in the first cohort, come join us on stage. And congratulations for getting at this far. You all did an amazing job. All right, do we have everybody, Jim? Not yet. And watch the edge of that stage. All right, first, let's do one more round of applause for the amazing performance tonight. I mean, truly, it really had to be a difficult decision for the judges. So, tonight's winner in the startup category for $5,000 is Asmita Niska. I'm sorry, did I say it terribly? All right. Asmita, do you want to introduce your special guest? Who's getting some handshakes? All right, congratulations, everyone. And again, thank you, everyone. I know you worked so hard on this, and I wish you much, much success. So keep moving forward. Thanks again. We will invite our next established businesses to the stage. All right, so if our established businesses can join us, come on down. Don't be shy. There they are. Businesses, they did such a great job. This is economic development in action, and thank you all for participating in this. So, they want me to get to the check. Okay. The winner for $5,000 is Jason Leon. businesses one more time. They're not done, so keep an eye out for them. So thank you, everybody. All right, you can file up, and we get to do the People's Choice Award next. So everybody comes back? All right. You think this is our second year. All right, so startup businesses, come on down again. Let's go. Okay, one more time. I love the applause part. Thank you, everybody. Great job. All right. For the People's Choice Award, Nigel Sharp. You guys can all stay. We're just going to say a few closing words. Congratulations. So thank you to our pitch competitors and participants and winners tonight. Our amazing dedicated mentors. I hope they are incredibly proud of what they saw tonight. Our special secret judges who are hiding in the audience. One more time for city staff who did a great job of putting this together. And to you, the audience, for participating in tonight's event, thank you for making your neighbors' dreams come true. Thank you, everyone, and good night.